Hello guys and welcome to my review of Scary Movie 5. Now in this review I am going to talk about the main characters, then the plot, then my final thoughts on it. Anyway, let's not dawdle any longer and let's get on with the review. Meet Jodie, played by Ashley Tisdale, the main character in the film. She pretty much replaces Cindy from the other films. There is character development. What I mean is there's three bits character development, as Jodie grows to love and care for her adopted children, and that she likes ballet, where we learn two unnecessary things about her. Yeah, they were funny, but they were just purely unnecessary. One of them did lead to a joke later, but it was just so forced it was not funny. And also that she reads 50 Shades of Grey. Whatever. Dan, played by Simon Rex, who has no character development except he is incredibly stupid in every way, shape, and form. Jodie and Dan has adopted three children who I have forgotten the names of. They also have no character development at all. The rest of the cast are very forgettable, except Maria, and because she owned the screen whenever she was on it. Simply, Maria is a girl who wants to rid the house of every evil in it. Anyway, let's get on with the plot. Charlie Sheen and his partner Lindsay Lohan are attacked in their home by paranormal forces. Lindsay becomes possessed and then kills Charlie. Charlie's three kids are reported missing and a reward is announced for their safe return. Several months later, Snoop Dogg and Mac Miller are in the Humboldt country woods in search of illegally grown cannabis plants to steal. After stealing one and fleeing, they take shelter in the cabin of the woods, which this joke goes on about 30 seconds too long. I can't show the clip because it is owned by Dimension Films. Upon entering, they see three strange creatures, later confirmed to be Charlie's kids, and turn them in for the reward money. Selfish. The feral children are placed in isolation at a child development research centre for a few months until they are deemed well enough to be returned to a family, which just happens to be Jodie and Dan. When Charlie's brother Dan and Jodie come to collect them, they are told they can only have them if they agree to stay in a large suburban middle-class home fitted with security cameras. Jodie is reluctant to take the kids at first, but soon adjusts to having them. In an attempt to bond with her new children, Jodie auditions for a ballet performance, Swan Lake, and is cast in the lead role as a Swan Queen. Meanwhile, a continuing pattern of bizarre paranormal activity in their new home makes them investigate further. They eventually learn from the children that the attacks on their home are by Mama, the mother of the children, who is under a curse and is trying to get them back so she can sacrifice both herself and the children. Maria, the couple's Hispanic live-in maid, is frightened and keeps experimenting with various rituals, Catholic and otherwise, to ward off the evil spirits in the house. During the day, Dan is frustrated with the modest progress of his test subjects at the Primate Intelligence Research Facility. Ironically, Dan is not bright enough to realize that one of his chimpanzees, Caesar, is now actually much smarter than him. Jodie and Dan, with the help of Jodie's close friend Kendra, must find a way to lift the curse and save their family. Along the way, they seek the assistance of psychic Blaine Fruda, who turns out to be a complete fraud, and a dream extractor named Dom Cole, who helps them understand that the solution to their problems lies in the mysterious Book of the Dead. However, Jodie and Kendra fail to see what the book is capable of, oblivious to five friends continuously becoming possessed, wreaking havoc, and reviving in the cabin, whenever either of the two read the two passages of the book. When Mama takes the children to the cliff and sacrifices them, Jodie fails to lift the curse with the book, but does manage to knock the evil spirit into Snoop Dogg and Mac Miller's pool containing a live shark, which then devours her. Realizing the love for her adopted children is all she needs in life, Jodie gives the part of the Swan Queen to Kendra, who performs the dance in the style to that of a stripper. The performance is heavily applauded by an audience that includes Jodie, Dan, the children, Cedar, and Maida. After the credits, it is revealed that Charlie was having a dream with Don Cole supervising him. Lindsay crashes her car into the room, killing Charlie and blames it on Cole. So from that description of the film, you can probably guess how bad and confusing the plot really is. Honestly, I know that the Scary Movie franchise has been at most okay, but this one, I honestly believe that the film suffers from editing overkill. Most of the comedy is either forced, just there, or plainly missed. There was a total of 3 sex scenes, one male/female, one at the beginning, the lesbian one, and the Christian Grey one. The male and female one at the beginning is one. You could cut at least two of them out and add more comedy. And in a black comedy like Scary Movie 5, it is essential to have comedy. Only because black comedy, it takes the mickey out of scary films and makes them funny. The only thing is, the film wasn't scary at all. It was just there with no real jokes, which made it a film. Just a film. My score is an okay 4 out of 10. It's not the worst film ever made, but it's not the greatest film that I know it could definitely be. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like it, comment on the film and tell me what film you would like me to review next. Anyway, I'll leave you with that, and with that, I will say goodbye. See you later, see you next review. Bye.